Hey, how's it going? Thanks for checking out my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. And I wanted to just give you a little insight as to myself, how I got into the business and how I work with clients. So my name is Mark Condon, and I owned another business. I still own it, but I owned another business back in 2016 where I was looking to sell half of it. And I reached out to a buddy of mine who's in this industry, more so for financial planning advice. I said, hey, I'm going to have X amount of dollars and I don't really know what to do with it. You know, truthfully, I'm 36 and I was 32 at the time, and I didn't even know what a Roth IRA was back then. And to me now, that feels super embarrassing. But at the end of the day, back then, I just was running a business. I knew what I knew, and I just had my head down, and it was working. And a friend of mine really walked me through the process, and he educated me on everything, how everything works, money going into vehicles, how money is taxed inside the vehicles, the tax implications of when money is withdrawn from vehicles. And the process was just, it was super helpful, super insightful. And I realized after knowing how things worked, I became proactive and confident in the decisions that I was making. So I reached back out to him and said, how do you get started in the business? And he walked me through the process, introduced me to a couple people that would eventually end up hiring me. And I got 5 licenses that year and off to the races. So now in 2020, as you can see through the YouTube channel, the books, I'm very big on the education piece when it comes to financial planning, because you can Google anything, but none of the information out there was written for you specifically. You could have 2 individuals, both 35 years old, making the same amount of income and have completely different goals from each other. So I think education is a big piece on how everything works and how I go about my practice. And I think once you understand how things work, again, you're going to feel confident in the decisions you're making. And a lot of people are hesitant to reach out because they may be embarrassed by the current situation they're in, or they may not know what a Roth IRA was, like myself. And at the end of the day, we're judgment-free zone. We're just trying to help. So if you have a question that you just want some more information on how things work or how you're currently positioned versus somebody else, and you want some insight as to ways to maybe make what you're currently doing work more efficiently for you, please reach out. Happy to have a conversation. Shoot me an email, give me a call. Always open to a conversation to see if we can provide some value in any way. I'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day, and thanks again for checking out my YouTube channel. Talk to you soon. Bye.